Okay, Virgo, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm going to start off and use my Chinese fortune cookie oracle here. Alright, so for Virgo, wisdom. The focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Okay. And I'm going to use my Chinese deck this week. Alright, here we go for Virgo for this upcoming week. And some of you guys probably know, especially if you watch my channel, that every sign has a power color, and yours is brown. Some of them, I don't know why that's reversed. Must have got mixed up in there a little bit. All right. Okay, so there are fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and water here. The sign that stands out is Capricorn. And I'm just going to look at the cards here for a minute. So you guys have a couple threes here and a couple tens. So the number 3 is about love, wisdom, good fortune, celebrating in groups. And the number 10 is harmony, completion, renewal. Okay, so you start off here with the devil. And the devil is about choices and consequences. So it's like accepting responsibility for your choices, you know. It can also be a card about fear, worry, addictions, temptations. But it does say that negative influences might be prohibiting you from living a happy life, you know, a full life. Some of you might have some anger, hate, bitterness at the forefront of your emotions also. But the card asks, are you in control, or is something controlling you? All right, next up here, we have the 5 of Wands. So this shows there might be some conflicts, or maybe there's differences of opinions, but either try a different way of presenting something, or just walk away from it. I mean, try first, you know, a different way maybe of presenting it. If it doesn't work, then just walk away from it if it's causing conflict. It might be power struggles or some type of setback, I don't know, but try a different way or walk away. There you go. All right, next up is the 6 of Pentacles. And that can be a gift, like a material gain that's unexpected. But it's usually about like sharing your time or your wealth with others. It's basically sharing your wealth with others, but I also put in sharing your wealth or your time with others. Some of you might be paying off a debt or getting a pay raise, or both. Maybe you're getting a pay raise and you'll be able to pay off a debt. Next up, you have the Three of Swords. So this is a card showing there might be some sorrow or disappointment or some type of like your heart might be healing from something. Like maybe there's some deception for some, maybe in a love triangle. Some of you might feel like somebody stabbed you in the back. And if that's not the case, then the card does say just get a health checkup to make sure everything's okay. Okay, next up, Six of Cups. So this can be either a blast from the past, or it could be just simply you thinking about the past, or thinking of maybe how things used to be more simple, kind of like the good old days, or some of you might want a more simple life, or old dreams or old plans that you had from the past. Now this card could also indicate it might be like a reunion for some of you, like reunions, so that's just kind of a side meaning. Over here, the Three of Pentacles. So this does show being recognized, like for your talents or your work, and then being paid well for what you do. And it shows you have a really good reputation, or you will. And might be working with others or collaborations. But it does show you have confidence in your work. Next up is the Ten of Swords here. So this is showing the end of a situation that usually brings relief. Maybe sadness, or maybe both. But it is opportunity for new happiness. So it's moving on. And for some of you, it may even be the end of an addiction. Which, you know, you have the Devil card over here for a couple of you. This is what that's about. And if that's not the case for some of you, then it does, again, I'm going to say it says focus on your health. Some of you might have some back issues or nerve damage, but there's two cards here that come out, and if the first meanings didn't apply to you, then just get a health checkup, make sure everything's okay. Next up is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is showing like that you're generous, you're gracious, you're someone who likes to help others, very hardworking, usually a hardworking career woman because it's the Queen, but you don't have to be a woman, you can be a male. You're just a hardworking person. And it does show, you know, security and abundance, and either having resources or being able to gather the resources you need. And it also shows you're sensitive to the needs of others. I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards here. Okay, so you have these two cards here. I'm messing up these other cards. Fish in the moon here. So this can represent something that you have a lot of, and this can be intuition for me right now. This is showing something about maybe a lot of intuition. This is also money, finances, so business type thing. So it can also be like follow your intuition when it comes to either financial stuff, money stuff, career, job. Follow your intuition and follow your dreams, follow your intuitions. And like I said, or you have good intuition, you have a lot of intuition. Okay. All right, you guys. Again, not again, but if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.